So, am I audible?
Yes, now I can tell.
Okay, okay, okay. So, you are like having a lot of different works on climate regarding many years. And what do you think? What are the major works you have been contributing?
Like major works that I have been contributing, as in, like, can you be more specific, like how?
I mean to say that actually sometimes we feel that I have truly done something to the nature or to the people for bringing changes. And what sort of activities you think you have actually done? I mean to say that.
Okay, so yeah, like basically, as I mentioned, I have been working in different, campaigns. So, like, so far, like the campaign that I got engaged with was Climate Strike and Save Nature campaign. So somehow, what we have done in the advocacy work in that campaign is, like, as an individual, I have supported a movement, and like at this phase, like what we like actually reached at the phase where the board declared that the project that was going to be developed by cutting down to 24 million trees. It was, kind of big issue because all the youth came together and, protested. So yes, there were a lot of, back and forth, but like somehow we reached to a level where we could make people aware, like, development is not by destroying the environment. So one thing is that, like, we put aware to a lot of people, and second, what we can as an individual, me, like continuously participating to that strike made me learn more about advocacy and how I can make my voice heard. So yeah, that's how, like, we could achieve this campaign successfully, the objective of the campaign successfully. And also apart from that, the project that I mentioned, that I'm teaching school children about different, um, about climate change, environment education through project-based learning. So from that, what we are trying to do is, like, as I'm leading the project, so I'm trying to, make school children prepared and aware about how project is done. And since we have this education system, um, more not more specific to climate change, and we don't have much in curriculum about the climate change issues, but they are the ones who are going to face the consequences of the issues, like, all the uses of fossil fuel and everything. The future generation are going to face the issues. So, like, the project that I am working on and developing on will educate them and make them prepared for the future consequences, and like how to teach them how to develop a project and how they can develop something and find solutions to the problems that they are facing. So yeah, that's main objective. So mainly, like, what I'm doing right now is trying to aware people whatever I have learned so far from my experiences. I'm trying to pass it on to the younger generation so that, like, we can do and work and adapt the consequences of climate crisis. So yeah.
Uh-huh. You have been doing so great. It means that you are teaching our juniors also to contribute to the environment in the similar way you have learned through it. Yeah. And you don't feel any difficulty or you don't face any problems while leading the project. And how do you handle this?
Yeah, I do face a lot of problems because the issue, like the itself that I'm working for, the climate crisis itself is a big issue, and like one individual cannot, bring change because the change is not seen so quickly. Like from years, from decades, we are talking about climate change and about the crisis, but still now there's a lot that needs to be done. So sometimes, like, as an individual, what I feel like, I feel very anxious and disappointed from my work. Like sometimes I feel like, what I'm like actually doing, it's all pointless. No one is going to change. But like what motivates me is like one individual, like maybe for example, if I see one student like trying to do some research and learning more about the issues that I'm trying to teach, that motivates me a lot because there are a lot of back and forth issues. You sometimes you feel that you're not going to the correct direction while working in this specific field. But yeah, like seeing a lot of people, working so hard for this issue makes some kind of positive, support and act as a positive support for one to work and contribute towards the entire topic of environment and climate change. So yeah, like there are a lot of times where I felt like I should stop this and I should try something else. But yeah, like it's about supporting each other and work forward.
Okay, it means that the project, everything is going well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so despite of this, do you have any programs or projects you want to run in the upcoming time?
Would you repeat again?
Okay, by the time all the projects will be completed, right? So, any further plans or programs that you want to lead if you get a chance for all these things? Anything you want to change more for the environment and community?
Yeah, exactly. I have a lot of ideas that I want to work on further, but yeah, not started on like it's just a random idea. But if I get chance or any kind of support, I would love to lead different projects so far. And like, do I need to share the ideas as well?
You can give
Or
some of the ideas. Like, I will
okay,
do
so
this.
yeah, I want to work, on like research works about sustainable consumption behavior, maybe like something like that. I've been working on these projects. Apart from that, but it's kind of difficult to manage with the current work that I'm doing.
Mhm.
But then side by side, I'm also trying to do a research work on sustainable consumption behavior of young people, young individuals, not voting with them. To, PSA behavior of consumption. Also, apart from that, I want to work on indigenous community with indigenous communities and their practices.
Mhm.
Because, yeah, I find that very environment friendly and sustainable. And like these indigenous communities have a lot of stories to share. Yeah, also apart from like I want to do documentation of all the little small stories that we can find in rural areas of Nepal. So I've been doing that, like not entirely focusing my time on that, but
Mhm.
whenever I get some collecting these stories and sharing wherever I can. So yeah, that's something that I'm interested to lead up.
Okay. So it means that you want to contribute in each and everything a little by little and bring changes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So as we are here for the sustainable development goals activities, and 17 different goals, right? Okay. So among
Yeah.
those 17 different goals, which goal do you think you advocate for, or have you contributed for the most? Like there is life on land, climate action.
Like,
Okay.
see, I think I'm highly engaged on quality education, which is goal number 4,
Mm-hmm.
and climate action, like goal number 15. Yeah, these two goals are something that I'm highly advocated on, and apart from that, I've also uh, like partially engaged with zero hunger, which is goal number 2,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, that's all, I guess. And also, like, somewhere, because it's all the goals, like, what I feel is that
Yeah.
all the goals are linked to each
Yeah.
other. So I've been working as responsible and sustainable consumption because I am living a minimalistic lifestyle. I don't use plastic bags. I am vegetarian. So, yeah, somehow it's all interlinked. But yeah, majorly I'm working on climate action and quality education. Also, apart from that, like slightly I'm engaged with zero hunger and responsible and sustainable consumption. So yeah.
Okay. So I have now one last question as our meeting time is also going to be over. So okay, as the government and globally they have assigned that they will reach the goal by 2030. So do you think it is possible to attain that goal or achieve it within that time?
For me, like my personal opinion, I don't think we will be able to achieve because we have to speed up the process because we just have like it's already 2022. We have around 8 years to achieve the goal. So it's kind of difficult, but I think if we speed up the process and if we like all the like countries come together, then we not impossible to achieve. But yeah, it's very difficult to make people realize and have that behavioral change in everyone to achieve these goals. Yeah, but like what we can do is we can promote, encourage young people who are advocating on this specific issues of SDGs, and we try to showcase their stories that they are doing in the grassroots level. Then I think they can motivate others and like, link up to other young people. So, you would have that power. So yeah, that's what I believe.
Yeah. And what do you think the thing that is pulling us back for this, the main reason that we cannot achieve this goal?
For me, I think it's the rich
Carelessness also,
people
you
who
might
are
say.
like actually emitting like I am not supposed to say this, but the
Mhm.
village who are like, actually contributing and creating the problems. If you don't bring that behavioral change on people who are like living that lifestyle, then it's difficult to bring the change. So yeah, that's something which is pulling it all back. So yeah, their support, their behavioral change will bring
Mm.
the actual change in the environment itself. So yeah.
Okay, thank you, Dee. Thank you, Dee, so much for this valuable time, and it was very nice meeting to you and talking about these things. Okay.
Thank you so much for inviting me. And like I had a good discussion with you, and I'm really glad like I could talk about all of this here. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's end this meeting here.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you. Thank you, Dee, so much. Okay.